Hi guys, this is Noiser with another episode of Quick Tips, the series where I post short videos, each containing one tip that has helped me improve my game in Rainbow Six Siege. Are you struggling on defense? Perhaps you're new to the game or you're for some reason having problems defending a certain objective? Well, I surely am sometimes, but if there's one thing that most maps and objectives have in common is that there's often a sort of key entry point. A typical entry point from the outside where attackers will try to apply pressure to get into the structure and towards the objective. This is not the case on all maps and objectives, but a lot of the time this tip is something I think you can relate to. It might be the balcony outside the bedroom on Chalet, the garage or outside CCTV room on Bank, the garage on House, on the room outside gym and bedroom on Clubhouse, the balcony outside Armory on Border. I mean, the list just goes on. Like here on Consulate, when you're defending Train Room. Now, placing Valkyrie cams outside is certainly nothing new, but if you're struggling on defense and perhaps solo queuing or playing with a few friends only, it could be really helpful to switch to Valkyrie and make it your role to delay and disturb the enemy as much as possible at these important spots. On most objectives, there are good and easy spots where you can toss a cam that most attackers won't even notice, especially if you're not spotting them. Spotting them and making them look for the cam can also give you the opportunity to shoot them in the back, so it's quite situational, of course. Even if you don't get kills, you can easily stall the attackers for a minute, which can be crucial for keeping your team alive longer and making the attackers' push less organized and more hesitant. If you do get a kill, fall back immediately and use the cam if you still have it, just to pre-fire and disturb the attackers, as that might even make them switch entry point altogether and perhaps make them lose even more time. The good thing about this cam is that you can stay away when they drone and then go for the push just when they think it's clear to enter. So a second cam on the inside might be helpful to be able to keep making life hard for the attackers even after they've found the outside cam. The most important thing about this tip, in my opinion, is that it gives you a clear and important role, which can let the rest of your team focus on another. And when it comes to my own performance, I always perform best when I have a clear role or task to perform. Many attackers also tend to get blinded by the fact that they actually can switch tactic and choose another entry point in these situations. I don't know how many times I've done the same mistake myself. I've been droning an entry point, looking for that roamer, pre-firing, going back and forth without really accomplishing anything, except losing time, of course. In these cases, attackers should just choose another entry point right away, as the clock moves fast, especially in ranked. On this map, taking top control is, for example, crucial. The hatch in Piano Room is a must pick, which also lets you push down from the above to pinch me as Valkyrie here in the stairs, for example. So, to sum this up, if you're solo queuing or just playing with a friend or two and you're really struggling on defense, think about where that typical entry point might be, place a cam outside and perhaps even just inside that entry point, and make it your role to stall the attacker's breach as much as you possibly can. If you have a teammate covering the most dangerous angles around you, you can just stay on cam and push and fall back over and over again to make yourself a slippery fish to catch. So that's about it for today, guys. What are your thoughts around this? Do you have any favorite Valkyrie cam spots that you use in a similar way like this one, perhaps? Or do you have any other ideas around delaying the attacker's entry into the structure or objective room? Do you perhaps have some other tips and tricks of your own around Valkyrie that you use with great success? Share your thoughts by leaving a comment below and give me a thumbs up or down so I get some sort of feedback on this. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so you'll get notified when I post. I'll be back on Thursday again with another regular upload, and until then, I will keep being Noiser. Hej då!